simply returned their fees, I would be able to do something worthwhile for some really needy people. What's gone is gone, but at least the lessons remain. When I turned to gemology and precious stones, I was recommended to wear rings of different colors and stones by each new holy man I encountered. I finally ended up with rings of ruby, pearl, blue sapphire, emerald, diamond, yellow sapphire, pink sapphire and amethyst. My colleagues used to mock me and ask if I wished for more fingers so that I could wear a couple more rings. But the directives of all my holy men and one holy woman contradicted each other, and finally I gave up trying to understand. I just put on all the rings at one time. Overnight, my bank balance fell and my bling quotient soared under the hot desert sun. I'm sure I could have been spotted from even Mars as an extremely shiny object on planet Earth with a naked Martian eye. And here is where the resolution, she comes to the resolution. More than a resolution, a realization, I should say. I moved into exploring the energies that surround us. I looked into Feng Shui, numerology, graphology and Vastu. I changed my name twice and my signature too. The only thing I would not change was my attitude. I was not willing to let go of the past and I kept mulling over it. I was trying to control a future that was yet not there. I was avoiding the perfect present. There's just one last thing I would like to read, which I think is a, what would I say, such a wonderful and authentic thing for a parent to do for a child. She writes about her mother. My dad may have helped me to find my masculine qualities, but my mom helped me to find myself in the man that I was pretending to be.
Thank you, Gauri, for that beautiful insight. Makes me want to read the book all over again. May I request Mr. Minocha Patel to please give us a perspective from male point of view. He's also read the book.
Alright, good afternoon everybody. First of all, I'm very happy to be here because Purvi is in Latika. Coach Latika, I mean so. We were in college together, you know, next 1 year. And I used to always wonder in college, where does this chick go, you know? We all used to wonder all the time, because you know, very few good chicks in college in those days, and she used to always disappear. But after reading a manuscript, now we know, but it's too late. 20 years later, it's too late. It was more exciting than now. That time the options were less, huh? But I was amazed when Purvi asked me to first of all come and be as a guest of honor and sit with 6 women. She said, "Will you be comfortable?" I said, "I'm very comfortable. Don't worry." But first of all, I'm convinced that women are more intelligent. So if you sit with intelligent women, you will have more intelligence coming into you. And in my business, I need all the intelligence. So the important thing here is, anybody disagrees that women are more intelligent out here? Most of the men are married here, so nobody take a risk. But those who have a doubt in your mind, just answer 2 questions. Do you know that women are more intelligent? Number 1, just think about it. Who's man's best friend? The saying, man's best friend? Dog. Now who's the woman's best friend? Diamonds. Who's more intelligent? Anyway, the point is, and Latika has proved that she's written the book very intelligently. I like the way she's written. In fact, I think another writer is born. Shobha, they might have some more competition, because the way she's written is like almost like a professional writer, but with the innocence of a new writer. I was amazed. I couldn't believe when I was reading the manuscript. Since I'm in the communication business, I know what works with the audience. Like, she's almost done it so right that somebody had to advise somebody how to write a book. Because once you start reading the book, I was captured by it. I've read about 2,000 or 2,500 books by now in my 25 years of reading, ever since I was in college. But I can tell you, this is one of the best books which really gripped me. Because all the men want to read the naughty parts. And she was just naughty enough to tickle the man in me and know how a woman thinks, I think a lot of men, I keep telling you, a lot of men will enjoy reading this book. Because they get to see how a woman thinks, and especially going through a divorce and standing up and fighting for yourself and the growing up part. Because most men only think from a men's point of view. They don't know what goes through a woman's mind, especially with the depth that you have written it. So I think this book will sell better with men than with women. That's my prediction. I might be, hopefully I should be right. But anyway, wish Latika all the best, and I'm sure she's coming up with more books, and I enjoy reading it, and I'm sure the readers will too. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Patel. May I please invite Sonia to say a few words?
I wasn't very lucky to really read the entire book, so I'll be honest with you. I have to skim through the book. And as you all know, I write for young adults, which is the age which her son is at. And what struck me very clearly was the spirit that she has in the book, which is basically the fighting spirit. She's a survivor, who will be Latika, so many names we all women have. She's a survivor, like most of us women. We're all survivors. So whether it's being in a situation of being divorced or any other less grim situation, we women have what we have is very precious, and that's a sense of loyalty and a sense of humor, which of course is right there for everyone to read. What struck me also that in this entire journey, she gives a lot of focus on other people as well. Like she's always thinking of her son, her mom, her sister, and they're always there for her. Which comes to the point that when you look around yourself, you'll see that all the help in the universe is right under your nose. Most of us miss it 90% of the time because we're too busy trying to find happiness somewhere else, in gemology, changing signatures, so many things. And if you pause and look, like she did, and she still does, she promised me, is that she's going to live life to the fullest, and so be it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. I request Sonali, please come and say a few words. Apparently, Sonali is studied with her, so she'll look at it from a different angle.
Yeah, Latika has been a friend, and when I read the book, it was more like, I'm reading something that my classmate has written. So I kind of identified with the book, and I thought of Latika in those days, and I said, yeah, that's really her. So that's one of the things that comes out, that there's a lot of truth in what she has written. However, what I knew of Latika in college was this girl who was very bright and intelligent. She was fiercely independent. She was focused. She knew what she wanted. She was smart. She had boys running after her. She had the words. And then there was a glimpse of a little bit of vulnerability that you could, it was just a glimpse that would come and go. And then you would feel that there is still a little girl inside this adult, new adult that she had become in college. When I read the book, I came across an incident that she talks about as a little girl when she was 11 years old. And there she comes across, I'll read that incident to all of you all, and there you can find out that as a small girl she had a very mature outlook in life. So this kind of contradiction that you get to see in her, I think is very, very endearing, and that makes her very attractive. So I don't know whether you would, I'm sure it's an interesting incident, I'll just read it. It is about the time that she visited the India-Pakistan border with her father, and there she witnessed this incident which happened where there was a bridge connecting the two countries, and the soldiers would go across, meet in the center of the bridge and exchange mail. So I'll take it from there. This bridge, merely wooden planks strung together with rope, was used to exchange